Hey, welcome back to Fraqtals 101, and today we're going to be assembling your print pod. Let's go. I know you're excited to get printing, so let's go. So by this time you have unpacked everything in your box, and these are the contents of your box. You start off with your pod base, you have your pillar, you have a print pod, whether you have the Pro or the Mini, and you'll have two print stations, whether you have the Pro or the Mini. You'll have a heating element, whether you have the Press It or the Flash It mod, and you have a receiver station and a bag full of knobs. So let's get going. The first thing you want to do is make sure your pod is stationary and balanced. As you can see, we have a little wobble. One side of your base has two adjusting feet. The other side has caster wheels. By adjusting the leveling, you want to grab one side, push down on it, and see which one needs to be adjusted with height. Twist it accordingly in order to get all sides balanced. Once you have a sturdy base, you want to lock the wheels so it doesn't move. The next thing you want to do is grab your pillar. Your pillar is what holds up the pod. You want to determine which side is upright by either the Q or the squeegee holders to be facing up. You want to place the bottom into the base. Push it all the way in and make sure it's all the way pressed down. Next, you want to grab the pod, and one side has handles, the other side doesn't. You want to place the handles on the opposite side of the caster wheels. In this case, it will be facing you. You want to push that all the way down until it's secure. Next, you want to separate your knobs. There will be 8 knobs that tighten the pod and the pillar. And then you'll have 4 knobs that will adjust the print station. The 4 knobs are shaped like a star. You'll have 2 with longer bolts, 2 with shorter bolts. The other 8 are all the same size. First, you want to put the knobs inside of the base. Screw them into the base. Not all the way. Once you have all 4 in loosely, you want to start tightening by tightening the knobs that are on the longest side. You'll notice the pillar starting to straighten up. Do that on both sides first. Once you have those snugs, begin to tighten the ones on the shorter end of the pod base. Move up to the knobs underneath the pod and do the same thing. Now that you have your pod, your pillar, and your base secure, now you want to add the knobs to your print station. You'll grab one short knob and one long knob. The longer knob goes on the bottom for the off contact adjustment. You want to make sure that you're screwing the knob in straight and you're not stripping the threads. You don't want to screw it all the way up. You just want to get it in because you'll be doing adjustment once you start printing. The shorter knob goes on the front, which will secure the print station onto the pod so it doesn't move while printing. Now you're ready to add the print station onto the pod. It slides into the receiver end like so. You don't want to really tighten this right now because you'll be doing all the adjustments once you start printing, but the front knob will tighten and secure the print station so it doesn't come up or move during printing. The bottom knob is made for off-contact adjustment, and you can see more adjustments on our adjustment video. You want to add the other side as well. Next thing you want to do is add the mod receiver to the pod rail. You want to remove the knobs from the bolts and then place the mod receiver on the top of the rail and push the bolts through the provided holes. Then you'll grab the knobs and tighten the mod receiver. Get it as tight as you can, hand tight, real sturdy. Before you grab your heater mod, you want to make sure your lock knob is not tight and it gives it enough room for your heater mod to slide in. Next,